guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for checking this video out. I thought today it'd be cool to look at some Paul Gilbert licks but played it in a hybrid picking style. For those of you that don't know what hybrid picking is, it's basically when you play it with a pick and your fingers as well. So what we'll do today is we'll take a couple of classic Paul Gilbert licks and try hybrid picking them. So the two classic Paul Gilbert licks that I'd like to look at today are these legato style ideas, so a lot of hammer-ons and pull-offs. Once you have the idea of the first one, the second one makes more sense. It just involves a bit of string skipping, so you're jumping over, you miss out the B and the D. If you find the Paul Gilbert ones too tricky, don't worry, at the end I've put some slightly more entry level hybrid picking licks. And remember as well, the best way to get better at any kind of lick is to use it in your improv, so there's no point in having this giant catalogue of ridiculous licks that you never use or you're too frightened to use. Like, have a shot of it. If you mess it up, it doesn't matter. So before we get started, quick reminder, I am half a step down, so if you're playing along in standard tuning, it's going to sound a little bit off unless you move everything back a fret. So the outline for this lick is sort of based on a G minor. Shape like that. So here's how we're going to play it. We're going to start on the 3rd fret of the E string. Now let's just get this hand going first, then focus on the right hand after. So we have this. We have 3 on the E. Then we're going to go 6, 4, 3 on the B string. So we have this. And these are all going to be pull-offs. Then we go to the G string 5th fret. And you're going to just climb it again, exact same notes but just hammering. So it might be an idea to get that down first. But once you have that, let's try hybrid picking it. So for the hybrid picking here, for my right hand now, instead of picking everything, it's going to go like this. It's going to start with my middle finger. Then I'm going to use my pick for the B string, pick for the G, then middle for the B. So I have this. So middle, pick, then pick again, then middle, and then middle. So one of the main reasons I love hybrid picking is just that attack that you don't really get with a pick. That snap. It's subtle, but you do really start hearing it quite clearly once you sort of know what's going on. So I'm also adding like a little flurry of notes here on the thinnest string. So I'll go. And that goes like this. I'll just talk through the left hand and then we'll go to the right hand. So I'm going to go 3, 6, 5, hammer, pull off, and then 6 on the B string. Hybrid picking that, I'm just going to go middle on the E string, then so if I put the whole lick together, I'd maybe start with a couple of runs up and down with the legato and then jump into the flurry. So then jump into the flurry. So you can see it starts with your middle finger there. And it's, you know, if you know your pentatonics and blues skills, you can kind of work into that. So the next sort of Paul Gilbert idea is taking the exact same technique. So I'm not really going to go over the fingering or anything because it's all the same, but we're just jumping strings. So instead of being here, we're here now. So I'm outlining a G minor 7 arpeggio. So I'm doing the exact same picking. I'm going middle, And if I want to add the flurry, it's exactly the same as well, but it's just I'm never playing the B string. It's on the G. So. So if you find the Paul Gilbert ones too tricky, here are a couple of slightly easier ones to have a shot of, just to get the feel for it. So let's take a couple of quick bluesy ideas just to get our hybrid picking up to where we want it to be if it's a new technique to use. So let's take this classic Chuck Berry-esque blues lick in G. Remember, tune down half a step here. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend 5 to 7. And then we do a little bar here. So instead of going, we're going to go and use these two fingers to catch the B and E string. So a great variation on that is pick, middle, then ring, so it kind of breaks up the notes a wee bit more. So you can have. So another classic lick in like G blues would be this. We're going to bend 6 to 8. And then we're going to go 3 to 6 on the thinnest string. So. Again, really common blues lick. But instead of picking the thinnest string, we're just going to use our middle finger, so we have this. We'll take one more in G, and then that should be enough to tide you over. So what we're doing here is we're just going to take the G string, we're going to pull off 5 to 3, like that, and then go to the D string 5th fret. So rather than picking everything, we're going to start with our middle finger. You can hear it's pretty different sounding. So groups of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Whenever I employ this technique, I really do dig in quite hard, because if you don't, it definitely doesn't cut through quite as much if you don't get right under the strings and you get that snap. If you can properly kind of pop the string, it does cut through the mix pretty well, as opposed to. But again, have both of them. If you can do it hard, you can do it soft. Hi guys, thank you very much for checking that video out. I hope you could take something away from it. If you enjoyed it, feel free to subscribe to my channel, stay up to date with all these new videos coming out. Take care, I'll see you soon.